Hi guys, so a little bit of a social media experiment going on here. First I'm going to warn you, today is first day of a fast, which is no eating, and then a pretty full-on cleansing I'm going to do at the moment, a detox, a little bit unlike anything most people have heard of. So if I start rambling and going a little bit crazy, you understand why. Secondly, the reason for this experiment is yesterday my beautiful partner called me out. She said, she watches all my lives. I need that feedback because I'm still learning the best way to put my message across to people. And she said to me, where's the passion? And I love her, man. You know, like she's just right. Like I'm trying to develop this way of talking and speaking to people so I get this massive amount of impact in people's lives, and I'm still working it out. So one of the things I normally would do, and my good friend Noel McInnes does very well, is he just speaks from the heart more. Now, the messages I'm sharing are from the heart, definitely, but I'm not speaking in a normal manner. So I want to talk about the same post, but I talk about it maybe a little more animation. So change. These retreats, me as a coach, catalyst, is really all about change. And what I talked about in that post was predominantly the idea that it's a choice. Yeah, and it's just that simple. See, we really listen to our minds way too often, and those thoughts that tell us the change or the choices are way too hard. And what I think we need to start understanding is that if you want anything good from life, and I mean really good, really rewarding, really in depth, it's not going to be easy. It's just not the way it works, and I don't think it ever has been, and I'm not sure what part of us has decided that it's the easy way is going to lead to the great things that we want for ourselves, and even further, the things we want for our kids. What are we teaching them when we take the easy road every single time? So I guess what I want to do is open that up, because another thing I want to do is engage people. I really want to see how I can use Facebook and I can use social media to get people to ask me questions, because I'm not a salesman here. My mission and my aim at 47 years of age is to give back my life experience. I want all of it, every single second, from being abducted as a 5-year-old to being a criminal in my teens, to taking every drug that you can think of in my 20s, to prison in Africa, to the loss of my kids, to the ongoing fight of my kids. I want there to be a positive lesson for people. So when you watch this, you sit there and go, this is just your average guy who's overcome all this shit. Now, I made a lot of it, just like many of us make most of the fuck-ups in our lives that we have to overcome. That's what I've got, and that's my power, that's my ability to show you that even in your failures and mistakes, even in the shame, the guilt, the so-called depressions and anxieties and these feelings, it all starts with up here. And that change starts with you taking action. That's a choice. Very simple, choice. Yeah, there's nothing else holding you back. Nobody else is holding you back except this. And that's a choice. So I got enough fired up, enough I hope, that I'll pass the test, and maybe you'll see more of this person. Another thing is I've got a sailor's mouth and I swear a lot. That comes from 10 years in the African bush. And Facebook doesn't like swearing, so I'm having to censor myself. So I'm going to have a crack at letting fly with just me being me. I apologise if you don't like swearing. It's not my intention to upset. They're sentence enhancers, swear words for me. I use them to emphasise my passion and to show people just how important something is to me. I also would hope in this modern day and age that the occasional F-bomb and the word shit doesn't offend people too much. So yeah, please guys, if there's anything I've said in here, engage, give me a question, tell me I'm full of shit. I don't really care if you disagree with me, because in that I learn. Yeah, sometimes the things that we resist and the people that we resist and the messages we resist most are the very things that are holding us back. So me talking like this to you and you sitting there going, what is this fuckwit on about? I don't agree with a word he's saying. Or your missus is sitting there going, you got to listen to this guy, and you're saying he's a dick, he's full of... There's probably something in that for you, and maybe, just maybe, you need to listen to this dick for a second, because I might have some gold. I might have that little piece of magic that gives you an alternative perspective to make some change in your life. So guys, I'm here to give. In all honesty, that's my job. That's what I want to do. So engage with what I've got to say. Ask me questions. Call me out. Just make the choice. Time for some change.